Hey, what's going on? It's Electron, and it's time for Saturday Morning Fallout.
Yeah?
Usually here at the beginning of the stream,
Huh?
it's just me because I don't announce the stream yet. Well, I announce it, but I don't schedule it. So it's kind of like busking downtown. We just sort of show up on a street corner at 7 o'clock in the morning and start playing and hope that you connect with some people. Hey, good morning, Sean. it's like that's like speaking to the mirror. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I appreciate you swinging by here. Just trying to wake my brain up, wake my mouth up, get this thing going. So, this is what I started yesterday with the new wall and floor technique. Let's take the music down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I just woke up too. Well, take care, sir. I appreciate you. I'm just gonna have a little tinker here. Thank you. Yeah, we are, as a community, we are just beginning to scratch the surface of what we're going to be able to do. Hey, happy Saturday, Easy. How's your Saturday going so far? Let's get some coffee.
Huh? I'm sure I have something you need.
I've got a
There we
few
go.
minutes to browse.
Great.
Hey, good morning, Snicker. How are you today? Does everybody else always sell the 38 rounds? Excuse me, 38 rounds? Okay. Take care, Sean. Best of luck with the chores.
Just gonna slow you down.
Yeah, I just woke up here too. I think we're all waking up here together. It's nice.
Just lay me down in my knees.
So this is
Next
really
person that
ghetto,
asks me to shag's getting a
but it's
well-placed kick. If you get
it's
one.
where I've put my companions so that I don't have to run all over the place for them. They're just right here, keeping an eye on the Commonwealth. But they all talk at the same time, which kind of makes them seem a little foolish, but oh well.
Last time we talked, I hope I didn't bore you to death by dumping my life story on you.
Life story? What do you mean?
You don't remember? I told you about my wife Lucy, and how she died. I even gave you that carved toy soldier as a token of our friendship. Sounds like I really did bore you to death.
I can't remember. I fell asleep.
Clever. I suppose I can be a bit, well, rambling at times. The fact of the
Yeah,
matter
it is nicer than the
closest
pillory.
thing to family I have out here. As we've been traveling together, I'm finding it easier and easier to share my feelings with you. Anyway, I just want you to know how much your friendship means to me.
All right, all right. Take it easy.
I appreciate that.
Of course. Sorry to keep bringing it up, but I think you deserve to know. Remember, if you need anything, you be sure and let me know.
Keep saying to myself,
Hey,
I should
Noodle.
settle down someday.
How are you today?
I missed the boat on that one.
Can't wait to get out of this goddamn heat.
This is one little place that I think I could fix this place up with perhaps some input from you all, because I think you would like the idea of it, but perhaps not the execution. Yeah, I think we all just woke up. Yeah, Noodle. I only have had 3 or 4 sips of coffee. But yeah, the the idea of this is just like a hostel, like a very dilapidated, very rundown hostel. And so I guess what I really need to do is bring in the junk, right? But I always start to get a little hesitant to start putting much junk around when I'm like living and playing in my settlements, you know, versus just making a pretty settlement for YouTube.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
I went all around here yesterday, and this is gratifying to do if you're the type of person that likes to scrap stuff at the settlements. And there's so many things back around here, boxes, crates, safes, and things like that. Yeah, Snicker, I'd be really curious about. I feel like the junk side of things is where I am the most curious to kind of pick people's brains or just watch more videos to learn what people kind of do with that, as far as how much is it just for a YouTube video where you kind of get locked in. You know, for example, like the last night in the Mechanist lair, there's so much junk everywhere, and it looks beautiful, right? It's extremely aesthetically pleasing. But I don't know if he has to stay there. 'Cause I know even with just putting a few pieces of junk around in my 3x3x3 cube challenge, you know, I would leave and go do some stuff and come back, and like everything that I put on a table falls through the table and is on the floor. And it's such a hassle to, you know, pick stuff up and put it back. So I don't know, some of you might have seen my post from yesterday. I started putting together narrow corridors. Got a little off center on this one. Sometimes that's okay. Sometimes it makes things a bit more scrappy. Let's get downtown. Start shaking things up. Oh, I forgot that. Alright, I forgot that I have 9,000 pounds of junk in me. What? 8,500 pounds. Yeah, we need to go drop that off. Or I'm gonna be panting the whole time. Alright. I missed something, Snicker. Sorry. There we go. That's a reasonable amount of junk offloaded. Something else is in here, though, too. Vegetables, that's probably what it is. Dirty water, I don't need this. I don't need 32 mute fruits. Let's see, what else? I don't need a lot of this stuff. All right. I'm trying to think. I think I have done a few things in here. Yeah, easy is Spaceship in the Sky, right? Wasn't that the last build that we saw from you, Easy? Yeah, home plate I think will be okay. I don't mind decorating up in home plate. All right. Would you guys rather go do some questing, run around downtown? Do you want to go to Nuka World? Do you want to go do some building? You want to go do the last voyage of the USS Constitution? We have some. We actually have a really good quest selection here for the level that I'm at, for level 173. We have a lot of quest meat still to dig into. For example, I still haven't gone to get Virgil in the Glowing Sea. I have some Nuka World quests that I could do. I have Far Harbor that I haven't finished yet. All right, you got it, Snicker. Right on, Noodle. Yeah, I understand you have stuff that you're taking care of at this time of day, for sure. I just always appreciate anybody who comes by, whether they're hanging out in chat or whatever the case may be. I know a lot of us will just kind of leave something running in the background while we're doing chores or whatever. I do that a lot with the evening streams, right? I mean, it's a 4-hour stream, you know, not sitting there watching every second of the screen. But, you know, I'll go outside and water the grass, water the plants, stuff like that. Oh, hello.
Yes.
That's a good view from up here. You think I can land on the statue from here? See if we can do it. Alright, yeah, there's a vertical space I can jump. Alright. Ready, go. Ah, almost got it. Alright. What time is it here? It is 8:47 p.m. in the game. I'm thinking yeah, I was so close. Let's talk to old
Fine
Savoldi
place to
here.
sleep right here. Reasonable rate.
I will take
Here's your
one, thank
couch.
you.
Stockton snores. You've been warned.
And I usually like to get up around 5 a.m. in the game. So you're kind of catching all of the sunrise. All right. Oh, it's a rainy morning. This will be fun because I haven't done this quest since probably 2016. I did it one time in my first playthrough. So I don't really remember it. Ever since then, I always just save it. I'm like, what's his name from Vanilla Sky? Maybe we could use a scope to more music. What do you think? Let's see how that works. You don't want it too quiet. Okay. Huh. Who needs a hatch? All right.
Current speed 0 knots.
Captain Ironsides.
I'll have none of your lip, Mr. Navigator. Have the crow's nest scan 2.
Let's slip into something a little more chatty.
Points off the port bow. Jump to it.
Aye, Captain.
Our soldier has arrived. Been too long since we've seen the Congressional Army.
First mate, Congressional Army? Why are you talking like that?
This is the pride of our Navy, the USS Constitution. As her commander, it is my privilege to enforce a certain measure of decorum amongst my crew.
Why are you even here, on this ship? It's ancient.
This vessel has more than once been the seat of our great nation's naval power. Is it not fitting she don this mantle again?
And you're in charge here? What?
As ordained by the chain of command, the links of which start with our most august admirals and plummet to the lowliest of sentry bots. After all our brothers in arms perished, I reluctantly assumed command.
You didn't explain why you're talking like that.
Look around you. In these times of great unrest, is it not prudent to adopt the manner of a more civilized time? If that answer is not to your satisfaction, I'm afraid you must make your peace with it.
Your lookout told me to come up here. Why?
I confess, we need your assistance. You visit this fine vessel in trying times. It calmed these long years on her airy perch. Damn you, Weatherby Savings and Loan! I spit at you.
Be calmed. Nice word. Snicker, I don't remember. Or sorry, Easy. I don't even remember where it lands. Like I said, it's been so long. Ironside's cool, yeah.
How did it even get up here?
A harrowing tale of that, there can be no doubt. Or I should say, I assume it is. I came upon her as she is, atop the Sargasso Sea of rubble and misfortune. What vexes me most is my inability to assist in the war effort. My gun decks have naught but Morats and ne'er-do-wells as targets. Enough pleasantries. The Constitution has systems that need repairs to carry out its mission.
What war effort?
Against communist China, of course. But if any redcoats or Canadians sail nearby, I will give them a good thrashing to be sure.
Redcoats.
To avenge the burning of our nation's capital would be a sweet victory indeed. Consult with the bosun and Mr. Navigator. They will relay your instructions. Dismiss. Look lively, lads.
Look lively, lads.
Kill them only as a last resort.
I'm so used to wearing the jumpsuit. I almost just sprinted and jumped off the ship here, and that probably would have led to my death. Where you at? Tally ho! I don't know what happened there. We're gonna have to run that back. My God. Everybody aggroed me. Oh, I'm sure, Easy. I'm sure that they have. That would be cool. All right, we'll speed run this. Yeah, you're right. I have the maxed out. Yep, you're 100% right. I did the swing that got everybody in front of me, and that damn robot was up in the mix, he needs to just stand back. Oh, it's like, I got this. I got this. All right. I'll do this real fast for you guys. This time, be more careful. You.
Beware, soldier. Enemies
Stay out of the way. I forgot how I got here. There we go. On the way. This is so
the
Skyrim.
captain speaking. We're taking on an allied soldier. Clear the berth. Disable defenses. Make way.
What is that
Overdue
accent?
for maintenance.
That's a strange accent. It's not really British, is it? You're taking on an allied soldier.
Midshipmen, stand down. Stand down, I say.
Yeah,
Soldier is a
that would be a
guest
cool
on our
thing.
vessel. Please afford him all appropriate courtesies.
Please afford him all appropriate courtesies. My God.
Unidentified. Intruder. Intruder.
Mr. First Mate, this is the captain. This soldier is no intruder.
Requesting permission to use lethal force.
Try that, and you'll be nothing but scrap metal, pal.
Threats detected. Awaiting permission to terminate. Target.
Stand down. That's an order. And for God's sake, use the accent.
I, Captain. Standing down.
Aye, aye, Captain. Captain Jack Sparrow,
All
savvy.
none of your lip, Mr. Navigator. Have the crow's nest scan 2 points off the port bow. Jump to it.
Aye, Captain.
Our soldier has arrived. I trust the first mate didn't give you too hard a time. Been too long since we've seen the
I almost had to
Army.
disassemble him there, bro. I demand answers.
Are you broken? Why the hell are you talking like that?
The quaint vulgarity of the common soldier. It warms the circuits. This is the pride of our...
Your lookout told me to come up here.
Yeah, get down to business. You're
I
getting
confess,
shot.
we need your assistance. You visit this fine vessel in trying times.
Be calm.
Calm these long years on her airy perch. Damn you, Weatherby Savings and Loan! I spit at you.
A sad state of affairs for...
On that, we are... What vexes me most is my inability to assist in the war effort. My gun decks have naught but Morats and ne'er-do-wells as targets.
Ne'er-do-wells and scallywags.
Constitution has systems that need repairs to carry out its mission.
Indeed.
Tell me what you need.
Good man. Consult with the bosun and Mr. Navigator. They will relay... Look lively.
All right, let's not repeat that mistake.
Of deadly force is in progress.
Yes, a pox upon them. May their beards never grow. All right, let's try this again without fucking it up. You just stay out of the way, lookout.
This shouldn't take long.
No, it shouldn't.
And you picked the wrong...
Double tap. Staggering boosted fiery improved automatic plasma rifle. They really don't skimp on words when it comes to naming weapons in this game, do they? Hell yeah! Yeah! Get some of that. Oh, maybe that's what happened last time. Maybe I blew up the car, and then that counted as damaging the... You robots are terrible, and you are the most broken AI ever. Wow. Should just whack him with the frying pan. Too bad that doesn't work. Ah. Staggering is pretty good. Pretty good. You make a good point there, Snicker. As always. I've never seen you make anything but a good point, to be fair. You are just 100%. Oh, here's one of those baskets that everybody loves. This one's got a head in it. Look at that. Can we jump and catch the skull in the basket? I need to know. I must know. Can we catch the skull? Yes, we can. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why the Creation Engine is better than Unreal. I gotta do that again. That was fun. Trying to do it with a little better camera angle. Easy, easy. Okay, here we go. Ready? Perfect. Excellent. All right. I don't want to amuse myself at the expense of you all who came for some fine fallouting. My brain is just not remembering. It really should be an achievement. You know, you make a fair point there. I might even have to just get into making mods just so that I can make a mod that gives you an achievement for catching a skull in a basket.
Defending the Constitution.
Defending the Constitution for 2,000 years. Blimey. A dinghy, eh? I like the sound of that. Who doesn't want to ride a dinghy up to the top? That sounds like a winner.
Your very presence does this humble unit a great honor. My programming would find it amiss if I did not also interject. Long live the captain!
Aye, long live the captain.
Do you often just interject, as you put it?
Indeed I do. I exclaim from exuberance, and not because I've been reprogrammed 5 times to wholeheartedly embrace these marvelous turns of phrase and anachronisms. My metal heart burns. with a fierce love and affection for our captain. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Why were you reprogrammed? Was the captain involved?
You would have me speak ill of the captain.
Oh.
I would sooner boil my own internal circuits than contemplate that.
I'm sorry,
Let us speak
boss.
of less treasonous
Goes
matters. Our last marine expedition valiantly returned with much-needed supplies, including replacement power cables, sir. Alas, with my severe lack of appendages, I find myself unequal to the task of repairing the cables myself.
All right, to my UK viewers, what is this regional accent that we're hearing from this character here? Can you identify it?
Can't someone else repair it?
The rest of this crew is programmed for more martial pursuits, and they are, dare I say, useless in this endeavor. Oh, were I hale and hearty, but fate is a
Oh, were I
cruel
hale and
mistress.
hearty.
How'd you lose your arms?
They were stolen from me in their prime, with a full 2 centuries left on their warranty. The
You poor
scavenger
guy.
scum blasted them off me as I valiantly defended our ship's systems. But the ship's surgeon is still with us.
Poor guy, I could build you some new arms.
The ship had a surgeon? What happened to him?
Sadly, he is no longer with us. Another casualty in our thrice cursed war with the scavengers.
Thrice cursed.
His passing is a terrible loss. Look around. The captain's vision brought us here, but it was the surgeon who rebuilt the Constitution. Now it falls to us to carry on his work. Once you have resolved this matter, I beseech you to return to me to accept my undying gratitude.
I have been beseeched. I will acquiesce. Ooh, what's in there? Good stuff? Huh? So let's repair as he has requested. Yeah, Snicker, there's so few of them, right? There's one that's like perception, I think. You have to have like a perception of 6. And I remember being so happy to see that there was this skill check, and then immediately so disappointed that I failed the skill check despite having way more than I needed. Because of a bug that can happen where if you take Med-X while you are poisoned by a stingwing, when the Med-X wears off, your perception goes down. And then you actually have to kind of repeat the process in reverse in order to undo it. It's wild.
How?
What was the other thing he said here? Oh, I also need to speak with the
Courses through the
navigator.
Constitution's veins. Again! Her systems, long starved, flicker to life. A hearty congratulations. Huzzah! However,
Huzzah.
this has brought to light further failures in our power grid. The power relay, to my shame, I previously complained about, is fluctuating wildly.
All right.
Power relay coils are a common enough part. Might I recommend checking the local shopkeepers? Surely they would be of some assistance. Fair winds and following seas.
All right. It has been unconstipated. That is indeed true. But let's not open that door. Let me have a gander here. I've not been up here in some time. Let me have a look around.
If the scavengers keep seeking folly and destruction, I will reluctantly oblige them.
Warning. Overdue for maintenance.
How you doing, Navigator?
Ahoy, soldier.
Ahoy.
Scavenger threat eliminated. Damage assessment will commence after this unit has completed scheduled duties.
Scheduled duties, eh? Why the attack, per se?
Why did the scavengers attack?
Scavengers have attacked ship 17 times, destroyed 13% of ship's systems, stole 5% of ship's store. Logic error. Captain's orders authorize scavenger termination only if necessary to preserve the ship.
Yeah, is that... are these all different regional British accents, then, I suppose? I don't know. I guess we don't have anybody in right now who is from across the pond, eh? No retaliation?
If they've attacked you 17 times, why don't you fight back?
This unit suggests Captain's core processes in need of extensive maintenance. Guidance system offline. Multiple errors diagnosed. First error. Guidance chip stolen. This unit requires its return.
Who stole the unit?
Who stole your guidance chip?
Guidance chip is one entry on the list of stolen items. Reclaim chip at Scavenger's forward recon station. Captain has approved a bounty for its return.
Lethal force is prohibited unless absolutely necessary.
Aft dinghy unlocked and available for your use, sir.
Now I can use the dinghy. The aft dinghy. Tally-ho. Off.
Scavengers keep seeking folly and destruction. I will
So for
oblige them.
and off. Ha. Yes, that's much better. Jolly good. All right. Hey, since we're right here, has everybody seen... Oh, I don't have it yet. Charlestown Condo. Never mind, I guess we're not going in there. Well, if you don't know... See this right here? It's hollowed out rock. Or maybe I have been in there. This hollowed out rock is where the key, or at least the piece of the quest is. So, if you ever get the anniversary edition, the Creation Club content, it doesn't really make it clear, but yeah, this is actually a hollowed out rock. Let's see if I forget if I have it on this playthrough.
Only opens with a
Nope.
key.
But yeah, it's a okay little piece of settlement if you like the interior location kind of places that they've added. Okay, we are going to recover the guidance chip and repair or buy a replacement power coil.
So shoot. Those assholes didn't attack the ship on our orders. They weren't trying to frag ya anyhow. They just wanted to kill the frickin' robots.
So they were scavengers, but not with you.
Well, they were kinda with us. I mean, we're not really used to working together. It's not like anyone is in charge.
What are they kind
But we
of
do
with
have an
you?
agreement. Everyone works together, gets an equal share. When you waltzed aboard the ship, those assholes just kinda lost it. They broke our agreement and paid for it. How did you get aboard anyway? We thought you were gonna get cratered for sure.
Let's cut to the chase. The robot wants his guidance chip back.
You know what he needs it for? His rockets. The huge goddamn rockets on the side of his boat. He's nuts.
I'm sure there's a good reason he needs them.
You seriously want to help that idiot Bolts for brains? Screw that robot and come to work with us. We're gonna scrape everything on that ship and make a fortune. We got a lot more friends nearby. It's only a matter of time before we come out on top.
I'm not splitting my share with him.
You holding out on us, Davies? You got some magical way in there? This guy's got a free ticket aboard, so shut up. Help us destroy that fricking tin can once and for all.
I suppose. I'm really just helping those robots. I don't know if I care for you very much, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm in. What's the plan?
That's the right call.
That's the right call. Like hell, I'm letting this greenhorn take any of my caps.
We got no choice. We need him, Davies. We need to sabotage those rockets. If they blow up, that'll put those frigging cannons offline. So if you find any rocket parts for the tin can, give them to me first. Then Davies will make some special improvements.
All right, Granny.
Sounds good. I'll see you soon then.
The guidance chip is in one of the filing cabinets inside. You better not renege on our deal.
What's your language, Mandy Styles? My God. Snicker, I wonder if that guy is still at Bethesda. I know that, there you go, Mandy. You just she is a basket case, I tell you. There you go, Mandy. You just
This is our claim. Clear out, Civvy.
It would be better for all of us if you just leave.
Davies. Be
We
nice.
don't need any more hired guns.
More, these people are just unkind.
You better earn your share.
Just take out those goddamn cannons, and we'll take care of the rest.
Let's have a look at this little asset here. Interesting. Okay. One of Dan's fans noticed that smooth operation of the blades. That's because Dan uses mystery oil.
Boss says you're one of us.
Aw. I just saw what you said there, Snicker. I want to do some kind of silly little clip that's like a commercial for Nuka-Cola that has something to do with jumping off a skyscraper and drinking a Nuka-Cola. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but
Payday better be coming soon.
I think the thing
Clear out, Civvy.
that I would want to try to figure out is how can I like jump off the building while I'm holding it, drop it, catch it in the air. Wonder if I can do that. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work. Okay, here we go. Let's get down to business. I want to thank everybody who has checked out this stream, everybody who is hanging out with us and stopping by. Appreciate you all. If you're able to give the stream a like or subscribe for the next time, I really appreciate that. Of course, only do it if you're enjoying yourself, but we do appreciate you liking and enjoying the stream.
Hi, I'm...
Hi. Hello. No tour today. What you got for me, Deb?
I fixed up most of what's here myself, so it's all guaranteed. Unless you need to return it.
You guys ever notice how much echo and reverb is on the voices in this room?
Let's see what you got.
You'll find something you like. Everyone does.
Yeah, nice one, easy. All right, let's leave it at that.
You're not. Not with my caravan, so don't bother me.
Hey, you just keep your goddamn clothes on. You hear me, Buster? Keep your clothes on. Alright, back to the USS Constitution. To install the guidance chip and the power relay coil. Nuka, refreshing to the end. Yeah, the main thing is catching the object in the air, or like grabbing the object in the air. Oh, I already forgot about my damn dinghy. You believe that? Alright, let's run it back. I'll use the dinghy. Gotta build that muscle memory. Come on down, woman. There we go. Da-da-da. Oh, I did need to go inside. You shut down the power and insert the new power relay coil. You then cycle the power back on. Now the power is steady throughout the ship. And of course we'll close the lid because they're so nice to design it with a lid.
Bosun.
Power
Bosun.
flows far and steady. I would applaud you. But alas, I cannot, due to my lack of clapping instruments. But huzzah, sir. Huzzah!
Well, you're very welcome, Bosun.
You are too kind. I require no further assistance. But our Mr. Navigator is also beset by troubles. Scuttle buddies.
That's a good one, Easy.
System is on our last
Have you
legs.
fallen for a
If
Nuka
not
lately?
already, speak to him.
Have you fallen for a nuka lately?
Clear deck of intruders.
Back up top. There we go. And the core guidance system. And the navigator.
Ahoy, soldier. Chip recovered. Dispensing bounty. Diagnostics report. 1 error remaining.
Error.
Guidance radar's transmitter is not functional. Requires replacement.
Tell me more.
Acquire Poseidon radar transmitter at specified map coordinates. Further bounty will be dispensed upon completion, sir.
This is the guidance system's radar, which was originally salvaged from a Coast Guard vessel. Practically all of its components have been repaired or replaced. The only broken component is a burned-out Poseidon radar transmitter. It's a rare part that's only used in Poseidon facilities. A master repairman may be able to repair the dead transmitter, so we'll jury-rig it. You solder circuit boards and splice wires together in the broken radar transmitter. Excuse me, after a few moments, LEDs flicker to life, and the radar system reports it is fully operational.
Mr. Navigator.
Ahoy, soldier. Guidance
Ahoy.
system fully functioning. Bounty dispensed. It is required you commence dialogue with the captain, sir.
Roger that, I will commence dialogue.
You've been of service to our noble vessel. I am pleased
Ooh.
you recovered the guidance chip without
How
bloodshed.
philosophical,
Though
Snicker.
the scavengers have caused us grievous injury, our goals must be nobler than base revenge.
Indeed, our goals are noble, sir. Spare the scavengers? Or betray the scavengers? Be vague. What do you think? I guess I would say spare them, but they did put betray scavengers on the X selection. Quick save first, okay. Okay, always with the astute points. In this case, I will spare.
Why did you want me to spare the scavengers?
I confess they are a blight upon my existence. Those scallywags killed many of my marines. We're down to a skeleton crew due to that filth. But they are citizens of the Commonwealth. Citizens we're pledged to protect against foreign incursion. Which is not without its irony. I find I must reward your considerable efforts with the final labor. We stand but a hair's breadth away from embarking on our sacred mission.
you see my character's skeptical eyes. What mission is that?
So now can you tell me what's going on?
Complete this task and I will gladly relate our mission. Until then, silence, vigilance. The ship requires turbo pump bearings from a nearby factory. It will undoubtedly be a dangerous mission, but I have faith you will succeed.
I will get your turbo pump bearings. Okay. Ah, we're headed to Corvega. So we will swing by Lexington, yeah? for a bit of the old. How do you do? It's been a pretty quiet morning here, eh? A lot of our typical regular folks haven't had the chance to swing by. Such is life. Some days are busier than others. Alright. Let's get out the explosive combat shotgun. Do you see that one? There's another one up there somewhere. Come on down. What kind of grenades we got? Stand back. Artillery incoming. Alright, let's get down to business. That can be your nickname, Bad Pun. Which, just so you don't know, it's just a reference to Big Pun, the rapper. Big Pun. Can be Bad Pun. There was some line that I heard once about dad jokes that I thought was pretty good. It was something about, like, how everybody loves dad jokes, right? Because, like, what's a dad? I mean, that's a man who has a woman, so, you know, what else would you want? In other words, they must work, right? Gun bash is important if you're gonna carry an explosive weapon, because obvious reasons, right? You don't want to set off an explosion right in front of your own face.
Keep your eyes open. I think this asshole's using a stealth boy.
Lady, Where are you, anyways?
Only a fucking coward hides.
Yeah. I haven't been in here in forever. And now I'm all turned around.
Show your face. Come on. I dare you.
Okay, we'll get there, buddy. In time.
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you.
Should have just run. Disappearing act. Huh?
I think I'm gonna need to probably stop going back and forth between Fallout 76 and Fallout 4. Because there's just enough little differences that I have to kind of rethink about things. Because I've been playing this game on Saturdays and then doing Fallout 76 in the days between. Whoa, that was close. When you say translate, do you mean like if I gun bash, is there an explosion involved? The answer would be no. I'll gun bash this ghoul. Yeah, indeed. Oh yeah, easy. I was just saying that if you're carrying an explosive weapon in close quarters like this, that gun bashing, specifically, I guess I was referring to this perk. Where's it at? I don't even have any of yet. The Basher perk in the strength tree. Get up close and personal. Gun bashing does more damage. Possibly cripples your opponent. Yeah, because if you're standing this close to somebody, you don't want to blow your own leg off with the explosive shotgun. Yeah, I'm definitely
Get in there.
The beautiful thing about explosive weapons is splash damage, right? You just shoot this thing within 6 feet of an enemy. Yeah, I wonder if they know I'm here. This looks I think it looks almost exactly like another little tech piece. Huh, okay.
Give up now. I'll make it quick.
You know, I think I've been so busy trying to think and talk and interact that I might have missed the general gist of what's going on between the scavs and the robots. Do the scavs want the ship? They want to take the ship from the robots? I can't have that. I can't have that at all. I don't mind letting the scavs live, but I think that the robots deserve the ship.
Shit!
They have been loyal, right? They have been faithful. They have done their duty. And I think they deserve to keep their ship. Not to mention, I love the way that Ironside said that even though that they didn't really like the scavs, that they deserve to live. And I like that kind of nuanced mentality. Look at that baseball bat just floating over the shelf like that. This is a strange game that we play. Thank everybody for tuning in and joining the stream. I appreciate you all. Now let's have a little fun with the explosive shot.
Playing games with me, huh?
I am indeed playing games. Guilty. You always got to be careful of shooting explosive weapons near handrails because, uh-oh. Because you can accidentally, obviously, clip the side of the handrail. Ah! See, once you have tasted of the settlement ambush kit, it's really hard to go back to this level of enemies where it just feels like there's hardly anybody there. You know?
Ain't my first gunfight, rookie.
Well, it's your last one. Alright, let's get back up into the ship. If you can get up to that crow's nest. Almost there. I don't think they're gonna let me do it. Oh well.
'Tis an honor to crew such a storied vessel.
All right, let's have a look around the captain's quarters real quick. You carefully put the bearings into the fuel chamber, then close the assembly. You put the now fully assembled turbo pump into place. Always close the lid. Good morning, Guy. I was just thinking that we would see you soon. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Guy?
You've earned a double share, sir. Well done.
How are you today? Excellent. I should say, salut, ça va?
Set sail?
On the eve of our voyage, the need for secrecy is long past. Our twin NX-42 rockets will alight and unmoor us from this dreaded savings and loan. The Constitution will launch into the heavens, and after, gently land in the ocean. Then we take our rightful place as defenders of the Atlantic.
And unmoor us from this dreadful savings and loan. Yeah, they had some fun writing this one. You gonna what now?
You're going to what?
A thing of brilliance, is it not? Mr. Navigator, put her through her paces. We need to... those motherless curs.
Oh, not again. Oh, shit. I almost took a missile to the face. Alright, we got it. Oh, shit. We gotta go, people. We got to go. We need a powdered donut. Fuck it. We need a power pistachio donut as well. And some Psycho Jet. And let's get down to business.
What? No!
Yeah, I think Dunkin' Donuts is the original Boston area donut spot that Slocum Joe's is referencing. Oh shit, I'm gonna talk about again.
Someone's out there.
It is out there. There's actually a decent amount of enemies in this quest. Right on. Usually they're real skimpy. Where are you guys going? What the fuck was that? They all ran into the truck and died? What the fuck was that? Okay. Yeah. Can I just
Hey,
get
Captain.
a parked
God's
car
be
as a
good,
companion?
The scavenger assault has been broken. Not one of those scallywags stepped foot on our vessel. All hands, prepare ship for launch.
Alright, you guys ready?
You're still going through with this?
Given time, the scavengers will regroup. It may be now or never. We need power from the auxiliary generator to commence our voyage. I fear I must call upon you one last time.
One last time, you say? Consider it done.
Consider it done.
I admire your pluck. Here is your amply deserved reward. Godspeed to you, sir.
Here we go. The broadsider. My ample reward. That's a cool little engraving on the top there, huh? Well, we have to equip the broadsider, right? I don't know, Easy. It sure is a clanky old thing. I don't even really pick up weapons and armor off the ground anymore because they're just it's just a hassle. Essentially, look at all those flies around her. Gross. You know, you just filling your inventory up. But I will pick up this pretty pink saucepan. Look at that. Wouldn't that be so nice in your kitchen? Okay, almost there. Almost there. There we go. Hey, look at that. It's a miniature generator. It's a small generator that's been shrunk down even smaller. What is it doing up here? You can't activate it. Look at all that Z-patch fighting right there. You see that? See that right there? Hey, Asha Sharma, do you see that right there? Oh yeah,
Mr. Navigator,
in case anybody didn't see, we are getting a patch in Fallout 4
idling those engines.
on
Ahoy, soldier.
Tuesday.
Ready for our auxiliary power. Power nominal. Excellent. Commencing final countdown. 3,
Are they about to fly?
1. Mr. Navigator, light the engines. Dreaded savings and loan, we shall be moored no longer. We are away.
Yeah.
Points to starboard.
Awesome.
Yes.
Godspeed.
Yes. We did it. Victory at last. Helm reports we are a quarter fathom closer to the Atlantic. By my calculations, in a mere century we will take to the ocean. Well done.
Yeah, that light worked out well, huh? Beautiful. So if I go over there, I assume I can go in that building and get back into the ship, but is there any point to? Wow, look at that haze. That is quite a morning haze. His hat, eh? Does it have a legendary effect? Because I do have a captain's hat already. I have this one. Oops. Let's go see about that hat, eh? Hi-ho! We're getting the good God rays this morning. Look at that. Okay, let's see if we can get into the USS Constitution in its new location. Uh-oh. I'm gonna run out of cannonballs pretty quick. Let's see, what building is it that it's landed on there? Oh, I have an idea. Let's take a look at this. We'll see if we can get up there into the new location. Yeah, we'll pick up some more. Oh, you fuckers! We'll pick up some more cannonballs. Poor guy. He was just too high strung. Where do I enter this building anyway? Must be an entrance somewhere. course, right there. Nice one, Easy. The broadsider indeed does take balls. It takes a lot of balls. Wanna be a baller, shot caller. Who remembers that one? 20-inch blades on the Impala. Very cool.
Our hero returns. What a glorious success. True, the mission is not quite complete, but one cannot deny our progress.
You consider this a success?
Wholeheartedly, sir. I wager at this rate we should land in the ocean in 1, perhaps 2 more launches. My circuits tremble with excitement.
Hey, good morning, Art. How are you today?
You really are going to launch the ship again?
With the courage and support of my faithful crew, our eventual triumph is assured.
I guess it all worked out.
That it did. In recognition of your courageous role in this, I hereby promote you to the role of Honorary Lieutenant. And being that I, well, cannot actually fit below decks, I hereby give you the captain's quarters as well. 3 cheers for our new lieutenant. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Classic. Wonderful. What a view from up here, eh? Lieutenant Electron, reporting for duty, sir. Alright, let's see what this hat looks like. Oh, this is, what do you call that? Tricorn? I don't know. I'm going to have to depend upon you redcoats to tell me what kind of hat this is. Indeed, Art, I am on the West Coast time zone, so I start streaming before I'm even awake. Isn't that wonderful? By the time I wake up, I'm already done. Bicorn. Yes, indeed. You are correct to correct me. I don't know what I was thinking. But if I dress like this on YouTube, I'm going to get laughed at. There we go. There we go. Now we're cool. I don't, because my pickpocket's not good enough. I need to level up my pickpocket more. So, I'm going to show you guys something really cool. Hang on just a second. Yeah, this quest definitely had some personality, and I think above average for a Fallout 4 quest. It paid attention to the word selection and the writing, and really tried to, you know, elevate the writing, not just be like a cornball, you know. Alright, we are going to... Good neighbor. Snicker, I'm not surprised because those scavers were just bitter, you know? They didn't want to coexist. They didn't want to live and let live. Oh, the cables are really there. They're not. I thought they might just be for visuals, but they're actually there. I don't know if we're going to be able to get up there. Because of the angle. Yeah! I did it. There we go. Okay. Now we can get out here. Shit. Oh well. Thank you, Snicker. Thank you, Hazel. Thanks, Easy.
Huh?
Huh?
What's that?
Sensors fully operational.
Yeah, you can just jump into Good Neighbor. You don't have to use the door. Alright, now let me show you all something.
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
Maybe it's in Daisy's. Just bear with me a second, I gotta get there.
Means a lot to me that you made.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we're getting there. Alright, y'all watching? Shit. Takes a few tries. Yes, it is a strategy that indeed has some people on the fence. Alright, now just bear with me here. We can do it. Come on.
Huh? Don't have no handouts.
Aha, there we go. Alright. Now we're up here. Okay? Now, you ready for the good part? Watch this. No, this is not the good part, by the way. We're not there yet. We fell down a little bit. Bear with me. Okay, we're almost there. I'm slipping. I need to get back on the ship. I'm gonna have to get back up. Oh, I'm gonna have to reset. No, I don't need or you don't need jet for extra jump height or for it. I am using the jumpsuit though. That's the Captain Cosmos spacesuit, which is having moon boots MK3.
You step through the gate. You got balls.
Art, I'm glad that you clarified. You were speaking of your lawn outside. Yeah, mine's gotten pretty wild too. Hey, that sounds like a good deal, Guy. Okay, let's try this yet again and be more careful. Because this is what we needed to actually do. Boom! It was worth the wait. Let's look inside and underneath Boston like you have never seen it before. So what I find really fascinating is look at the ocean way down underneath the city there. You see that? It does feel like we're peeping. It feels like we're peeping underneath the world. Isn't that wild? So yeah, there's a few places that you can do stuff like that. Snicker, I feel you. It's been weeks and weeks since we had rain here. Around 100 degrees every day, and it gets so tedious watering everything.
Head on inside.
I want to thank everybody for checking out the stream today. Lurkers and everyone is always welcome. Appreciate everyone who remember to give the stream a like, and new subscribers out there, we appreciate you as well. I say we, I mean the channel's just me. But probably the other people appreciate you too. Oh, it's okay, Noodle. Nobody ever has to apologize. But I appreciate that sentiment. What's that sentiment? This. You'll do no such thing. They died in unison. Now Now, if you are a new player out there, which I don't know if any of you are, but pipe rifle, or really any kind of pipe weapon, is fantastic for scrapping for resources such as copper. I would take the rain. Tornadoes is tricky business. What kind of grass do you guys do there in the UK? Like, here you might see like a Kentucky bluegrass or a, thank you, Snicker. You might see like a Kentucky bluegrass or like a fescue. Now everybody's going to leave the stream. We're talking about grass. But you can share that. Yep, there they go. You can share that link of paint drying if you'd like to really rub it in. But then we also have grass like St. Augustine's, which is like it grows by tendrils and it spreads. It's like an organism. Wild. Zoysia. You know, Art, it did not occur to me before I asked about grasses that I think that I just listed every grass that I already know. So, oh, come on, we're almost there. We're going to get on top of Diamond City real quick. We do have Tango's premiere this morning, yeah? Is Tango doing a premiere this morning? In 20 minutes? We are on it, what the hell? Alright, we're going to take the other way up. There's other ways up. Yeah, get your coffee. Get your day started. You know? Just take your time. Enjoy life. If you have some roses, go smell them. Thank you, Snicker. I really should see about posting links or polls or things like that into the chat, huh? I'm just kind of doing this low-key for a little while I get more comfortable with it. Now, you'll notice up here that you are intended to come up here, because look, you got coolers with canned dog food and beer, everything a growing boy needs to start his Saturday. And you have some chems up here, some Addictol, and stim packs. So this is like an area that I guess you're okay to come up into, right? Because they put stuff up there for us. So we can come around this side here. Fake stairs. Look at what Diamond City looks like from over here. Isn't that wild? Look at this. There was an interview that was done recently on, let me see if I can pull up the name of the channel real quick. I think it was like Explained Games or something like that. I'm subscribed to them. I should know their name, but yeah, he did an interview with the artist who did the Diamond City Market. And I would be really curious to ask that person just kind of about how these areas are made. Because I feel like Fallout 76 was done differently. It's like with this game they had the ocean, and so the ocean seems to be the true bottom layer of the ground, which might explain why we can stick things so far into the dirt when we're building in settlements. Because when you get to peep like behind things, you see that there's ground floor like way below the normal ground floor that you're used to seeing. I don't know how common that is in video games, but I wouldn't think very common. And back to home plate. Yeah, if I can do this in home plate, then Noodle, people like you or other folks who maybe haven't built in here yet, you're going to be just fine. You're going to make an amazing build in here. I don't know if we can talk you into doing that for your next build, but I think people would really like to see, especially some of you like cozy builders, you know, some of you who really get into making the little nooks with all the little junk and stuff, and it just feels super cozy. I mean, this place is just calling your name. So let's get the 2 replaced with a 3. I thought we would level up this time, but we just didn't do very much, I guess. Thank you, Snicker. Let's see, that is green, so we get a green. Yeah, number 3. And there we go. Yeah, we didn't level up. I'm going to do something Max Payne related. I don't know what yet, but thank you, Easy. I need to keep working on it and putting some more stuff in. Yeah, I think since the last stream, I just did a couple tiny little things. Like I replaced the industrial wall lights that were there with these lamps. Still undecided on that. And just a couple little touches. Yeah, this is my home plate art. That is correct. The main, just in case anybody doesn't know, the main thing that you want to use in here to help finagle things is this arrow sign from Nuka World. Thank you, Noodle. And this totem. Those are the main things that you would use to, for example, these are just backwards turned paintings, right? But the idea is to just kind of create a fresh new surface. And then the walls are, like, if you look carefully here, you can see the pink and the yellow, because it's just a Slocum's wall. And then I put the signs over the pink and the yellow. Yeah, Max Payne is one of my very favorite games of all time. Well, folks, it's about 10 minutes till Tango's premiere. I want to thank everybody for swinging by the stream today. I appreciate you so much, giving us a like, all that good stuff. And we will be back next week. I'm going to probably add some afternoon streams coming soon. And yeah, I think that'll do it for Saturday Morning Fallout today. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Happy building out there. And we'll see you over in Tango's stream. It's okay, Noodle. You are always welcome. Thank you, Guy, Snicker, Art, Easy, and the 20 or so other people hanging out with us. We appreciate you all. And that is me, over and out.